Outside of quarterback, the left tackle position may be the most important in the entire NFL. You need to be able to protect your quarterback's blind spot, and unfortunately, there is a large talent gap in the NFL at the left tackle position. Too many teams have a gaping hole at tackle, and thankfully for those teams, there's some amazing tackle prospects in the 2024 NFL Draft. One of those guys who is generating a ton of buzz is Penn State left tackle Olu Fashanu, a guy who is expected to come out in the 2023 draft and very well could have been the number one tackle off the board last year, but with another year, where does he get selected this season? This is what I will be talking about in today's video, but hey guys, if you guys enjoy these type of prospect spotlights, consider leaving a comment and letting me know which players you want to see me talk about next. I have already done a number of players already, so let me know what you guys think of this one down in the comment section below. Subscribe if you are new, and without further ado, let's get into it. In 8 games in 2022, Olu was absolutely fantastic. He played 542 offensive snaps and had 299 pass blocks. He allowed 0 sacks, 1 hit, and 6 hurries on the season for Penn State. There was a lot of buzz that he may come out in the 2023 NFL Draft, but he decided to opt back in, rejoin Penn State for the 2023 season, and play another year. In 12 games this season, Olu had 722 snaps with 382 pass block snaps. Once again, he has allowed 0 sacks, 1 hit, and 10 hurries this season for the Nittanylions, and graded a 78.6 on PFF. Fashanu has excellent size for the tackle position. He has the ideal height, weight, and length for the position. He is 6'6", 319 pounds, and he has super long arms. He is built like a tank and is the exact build you look for in a stereotypical left tackle prospect. He has excellent strength in both his upper and his lower body, and he is awesome in terms of his strength. There's so many instances where he just pancakes dudes and can run right over them, can run them over. He is excellent, and that is one of his defining traits, is his incredible strength. He has ideal functional strength and just feels so much stronger than everyone else in the field at all times. For his size, Fashanu has excellent quickness. He breaks out of his stance very quickly, and he moves incredibly well for his position. As a run blocker, he is excellent at clearing holes and consistently landing blocks at the second level. He moves his feet extremely well as a pass protector also. He has active hands and he's able to counter rushes extremely well. He is a very balanced player, has some good run block chops and great pass block chops, and there is a lot to fall in love with when it comes to Fashanu's game. Fashanu doesn't have many areas of weaknesses that I see, but there are a couple that I do notice with him, and the first one is that he does have the tendency to struggle against more powerful edge rushers. He just needs to improve his anchor slightly, because when he does match up against these bigger and more powerful edge rushers, he does get pushed back a little bit. It hasn't led to any sacks or anything, but this could be a pretty big issue if it continues in the NFL. So I would like to see him improve his anchor, especially when it comes to being a power blocker. Lastly, he can play with high pads from time to time. His stance is just a bit inconsistent. He sometimes will play too high, and he is not able to generate that strength from his lower body, which makes him such a unique player. So this is a second area that I think he can improve on. Fashanu is absolutely incredible. He started as my number 1 offensive tackle coming into the season, and nothing has changed for me. He has stayed my number 1 tackle in the 2024 NFL Draft, and he is my number 5 player on my big board. I think he is exceptional and is going to be an awesome player in the NFL. Olu, I think, is an extremely versatile player. He can play in the run game, he can play in the pass game, and I think he could put him anywhere on the NFL level, and he would fit in absolutely any offense. He would be best used in a scheme where he can pass protect and in an offense that loves to pass the football. An offense that allows him to pass block, which is something he has done at such a high level over the past few years at Penn State, and showcase his elite quickness. So I think he's versatile, but I would like to see him in a pass-heavy offense. My player comparison for Olu Fashanu is New York Giants left tackle Andrew Thomas. Thomas started his NFL career very slowly, and a lot of people thought he was a bust after the Giants took him with the number 4 pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. Thomas has absolutely turned his career around and turned into one of the best tackles in all of football. Olu has a very similar size profile to Andrew Thomas, and they both have excellent feet and quick hands. They are both dynamic in the pass game and in the run game, and I think Olu Fashanu has just as high of a ceiling as Andrew Thomas. I think he could be that good at the NFL level. I am extremely high on Olu. I think Andrew Thomas is my comparison for Olu Fashanu. Olu Fashanu is an unreal prospect. I believe he is going to be an incredible player at the NFL level and will be the first offensive tackle off the board in April. At the end of the day, I believe Olu Fashanu will be a top 5 pick in the 2024 NFL Draft.